Welcome everyone to another 1v1 tournament match here. We've got Shadow Shield taking on Venom Blitz in Group C. Let's see what kind of start they're off to. 3 aura apiece. Can't quite see the auras yet. So there's a green out of Venom and a purple out of Shadow. So we've got Faith and Nature. Shadow looking to get some early pressure there. Is that a vacuum bullet? Did he really waste the spot of a vacuum bullet to fake out a shield? That or he lost a backdraft bullet to the dark hole. I'm not sure, but I didn't hear it connect with the shield. He's got a green in hand. Ice Sword doesn't connect. Venom might be having to learn the hard way that melee is difficult versus Shadow Shield, but he does a really nice sword cancel there. Hits a flame sword. Shadow Shield walks another Ice Sword. It's 4 uses. I believe that's at 5 cost now. Or rather 3 uses, now at 5 cost. Shadow Shield having a tough draw here, not getting much aura. Finally has 1 on the field, but he has to overwrite the shield to get it. Tiger Strength now used. I wonder what shield he has now. So it's Tiger Strength 3 in. Not too surprising. He will still lose that to the Dark Hole, though. Willow does connect. Venom not blocking there. He could have taken the Willow and the Rian, honestly. And not even lost the shield. Good Dragon Slayer. Now, so he lost the Dark Hole and he's got Fortress. Picks up another attack. Oh, a very nice Lightning Sword. It's going to strip the defenses off of Shadow. He's looking to hit that Tiger Strength Willow, though. Reincarnation connects. Shadow Shield can't do anything about it right now. All he can do is hide at the moment. Oh, there's a nice 5 damage Will-O-The-Wisp out of Shadow Shield. Nice cartwheel from Venom there. $11 to $11, trading fairly effectively. Nice flame sword. Shadow Shield's definitely still at the disadvantage, but Venom, if he plays overhype, could be punished by that Will-O-The-Wisp. Another nice flame sword. And another Shadow Shield on the ropes here. Not running the traditional Psycho Burst and Dance of Death, and he pays for it. Tiger Strength Faith is not enough to take down Venom Blitz in Game 1. So map choice will then be up to Shadow. We'll be waiting on his message here. Looks like we'll be going to City. It's a good decision out of Shadow Shield. It's a jumper favored map, especially in 2 players that favor the melee, such as Shadow and Venom. So this will favor Shadow Shield. Doesn't mean a cartwheel can't win here, but when the chips are down, that box area favors jumpers quite heavily. Some laser pressure coming out already. Gets a nice bit of chip damage onto him, but he's only got 2 aura. Green for Venom. We're going to power up. There's the heat. He's still taking some laser fire, though. Shadow Shield just keeping the pressure on. Oh, he loses the auto shell. Clearly reading melee from Shadow Shield and has that guard of water. There's the quantum amps too, so it's definitely likely that there's going to be some Psycho Burst coming. But that's 6 damage now he's taken just from the slide laser pressure. 4 attacks. No defenses yet. Shadow Shield is all powered up now. And honestly, he has no reason to leave that base, especially if he can just keep chipping with that right now. Just keep using that. Wait for your opponent to come to you. You've got the defensive area. It's forcing Venom to dig, too. He's down to 10 capsules. Looks like he's been trying to find like a flash or a dark hole. Psycho Burst is now lethal. 15 damage. Oh, trash. Causes a stumble, and Venom is really taking a pounding here. He spent the whole game in his base. Not well timed on the vacuum slash. That one either. Shadow Shield is very difficult to hit in melee, especially when he's at +2. And he's moving in with the Psycho Burst now. Likely also with the Shield Breaker, and there's the hit, and that's the game. That is classic Shadow Shield right there. Shield Breaker takes the Fortress, combos with the Psycho Burst, and that's it. Game over. Set and match on that one. That was a closeout. After how close game 1 was, and then Venom with a strong late game, it was a bit surprising to see Shadow put him down like that, but there you go. Panorama is the next call. It's a bold one after he just got slapped so hard from the Psycho Burst to go to another melee-focused map. All right, here we go. Not sure what that was. We have 3 aura starts once again. Venom out in the open here. Playing a jumper actually now. Wonder if he's still looking to try and hang again. He's got dash, and he's got a yellow aura. So this is Optic Key. I'm guessing Tiger Strength Rico with Opti. And he's already got the start. Could also be like an irregular rhythm, I suppose. Also, Shadow Shield has learned from previous times. He's got a ranged attack on Panorama now. Shoutouts to Sandal. Goes ahead and he just lays it in the hallway here. And Shadow Shield's at least going to start taking some damage from the Rico. He can defend it if nothing else. Just lay it in a corner and shoot ricochet lasers every time Shadow comes in there. There is a dark hole though. Oh, but he takes so much damage trying to get rid of that. I'm not even sure he caught it. There, he finally caught it, but he all the way down to 6 trying to get that. Now Venom can just dash all the way back to his base. 19 capsules remain. He surely has more to offer here. Oh, he relearns. Very good call. And he's got another attack. So he relearned it. More Tiger Strength Rico. No Opti now. That was a very ballsy call to stand behind that pillar. Unsure as to what his other attack is. Looks like he's going to retreat back to a hallway here. Doesn't want to fight out in that open room if he can avoid it. Ooh, Diabolical Trick. That's 2 free capsules, too. Just gonna shoot it into the room where Shadow is. Hope for a little bit of RNG to favor him. Does move in towards his capsules to defend him. Fires through the wall. Ooh, Shadow does eat one, and another one goes right by his head. Doesn't seem to have a current answer to this. Oh, some of those lasers are just going right past him. Things are looking bad here in Game 3 for Shadow. Photon Burst connects. It also wakes my child as I try to get her to go back to sleep. She was just as surprised as Shadow Shield when that thing exploded on her face. His face. Game 4 then. Where are we headed for Game 4? That's a 2-1 lead for Venom. You know, we've been memeing about this guy a fair bit, but he really has come in. He had a close series versus Invoker where he pulled out the win. He looked fairly good in some of his matches versus myself. This guy looks like he really could make a trip out of the group right here, and if he beats Shadow Shield, I think the only player he hasn't played is maybe Algol after that, Algol Mantis. So he is very likely to make it out of this group if he wins here today as either first or second seed. Call is Sign from Shadow Shield. His match point now. One more win almost guarantees Venom out of this group and into the quarterfinals. Shadow Shield looking to stay alive here. A loss here, this is his first match, remember. So a loss here doesn't eliminate him necessarily, but it does make things a lot harder since Venom is one of the front runners to make it out of the group alongside myself, based on score right now. Moving in. Oh, nasty blazing sword there, and I at least got to see the edge of it. Venom is on a full-on blitz. Get it? I'm glad you do. Psycho Shell's going to shut that down pretty well, though. Hoping to get lucky with that lightning sword, but he's got no more uses on it. Oh, he's got 2 lightning swords, actually. Shadow Shield uses, it looks like a level amp there. Nice blocks by Shadow Shield. Trying so hard to get that Psycho Shell off of him, but Shadow Shield's up to vibration now. And just in general in a really good spot. So that rush, even though it got him 5 damage early, the extra time he spent hanging around there is really benefiting Shadow Shield. Venom throws a reincarnation into the air, but doesn't get anywhere near Shadow. Shadow's up to 3 shields as well. He might end up starting to overwrite here. Has he used a recall? He's at 17 capsules. Or does his aura start to spin that great? Another lightning sword thrown out. Not sure what attack Shadow even has here. Optic Psycho. It makes you think Psycho Burst, but he used level amps instead of quantum amps. Healing Water used by Venom. Vibration Blaster. Venom is still digging himself. Looks like he's really gated on the aura right now. I'm guessing that's a Stimulate in hand. And he's been stuck on this 4 aura, unable to get towards it. Trying to decide what to overwrite now. Overwrite's what I would assume is the Return to Nature. Vibration Laser Pressure now coming out. Will he get the aura? He does. And there's the Stimulate. All hail the wise Bregan. He's got sword, shield. He's broken 2 shields. Now he jumped vertically over the Vibration Blaster, broke 2 shields with the Blazing Sword, and suddenly Shadow Shield is on the verge of defeat. It took him a while to get the aura, but Venom Blitz is on a tear, and Shadow Shield is running scared. He jumps off the map just to get away, and the reincarnation finishes him off for a 3-1 resounding victory for Venom Blitz. Wow, taking down a tournament mainstay for the 1v1 Shadow Shield in a commanding fashion. Congratulations, Venom Blitz is almost guaranteed to advance from this group now as 1st or 2nd seed.